folks, how's it going tonight? You're in Kaisers Kastle. Tonight I wanted to touch on a few issues that I enjoy. One of them is a major one, and it's called being a gray man. There's been articles written, some I agree with, some I disagree with, but they still have good points. I'm never going to shit on somebody that's thrown out knowledge, or at least attempting to give people something. What I will say is the gray man concept. A lot of people don't understand it. It's very simple. Don't look like you're abnormal in a normal place. And I'm about to throw up a picture on my page that will show you how to look not normal. And it's from my time doing things. Kind of makes me laugh. But you also have to understand I had uniform requirements. I had to wear that 5'11" tux. I got wise to that. Everybody who knows me knows I did. And we started going low profile when all of a sudden the shit really was hitting the fan. And that would have been Iraq and Afghanistan, after we started smelling like bad fish. Look, here's the reality of an unhealthy state. I'm about to break it down to you. You have about 6 months when a state falls, where you don't have to worry. If you're a foreigner, you don't have to worry about shit. You honestly could walk around with no bulletproof vest or a gun, because everybody's out retribution killing each other. You know, somebody pissed them off. I'm breaking it down as simple as I can. But then you start getting into a interesting place after that, where 2004, 2005, when Iraq was alive and on fire. I was there in 05, January of 05, with several brothers who are still on my page. And you start, it's the old adage of, you know, a guest and fish have one thing in common. They both start to smell after about 3 days. So that should be your guiding philosophy. So here's the thing that I'm talking about. You want to look like the indige, the people around you. If you have blue eyes, cover them up with glasses. Everybody likes to look tactical in a war zone. It's funny as fuck. Even the Afghans and the Iraqis do. They just buy Folkleys and they buy the fake bands, trying to look coolio. But the whole thing is cover your eyes if you have blue eyes. If you have brown eyes, it makes it easier if you're working in the Near East. Now, speaking of that, no matter where you're at, you want to look as unassuming and unintimidating as you can. That means you're not wearing way cool Eagle 5'11", unless some of their low-key stuff, and they've gotten better at it lately. Backpacks for your gear. A car, you want it to be something that's common, something that looks normal. But you don't want to be wearing the Hawaiian shirt. You don't want to be loud, and that's a problem with a lot of Americans. And tomorrow I'm going to get in depth with it with a friend of mine who was a mentee, and actually he surpasses even me. in his skill set as being a gray man. So I hope you look forward to that one. But today, it's all about being basic. If the culture smokes, and that's why I smoke now, the Near East, they always offer you a cigarette. And of course, if you don't take it, you will never get real trust. Same with their diabetes giving shy tea. You know, it always keeps you out of the loop. So there's cultural norms that you have to understand. But you don't want to look out of place. Does a college student, somebody who dresses like a college student, do they look out of place wearing a University of wherever hat or shirt? No. Does a bum look out of place in most colleges? No, they don't. If you look and go to, let's say, somewhere that's heavily into economics, banking, whatever, stocks, if you're not in a suit, you'll look out of place. If you're in a construction zone and you don't have some ripped jeans or patches on your jeans or a pair of overalls, do you look out of place? You might. It's just dependent on the situation. So it's about costume. And my advice on the basics always has been, make sure you have a couple bags in any vehicle you ride in that has a change of clothes. Anybody, even if there's a riot going on, can quick duck down in an alley, throw off their pants, throw off their shirt, put something else on, and grab another hat. Make sure it's not the same color, this, that, and the other. Trash cans are everywhere, and in a country that doesn't have trash cans, leaving clothes on the floor is not a problem. The ground. So, backpacks. Major issue, just like I stated earlier. If there's a lot of malice, molly attachments, camouflage, that kind of shit, you're just sending signals that you're, you know, with the government or whoever, or you're a contractor, whatever. It matters not, but you're sending a signal that you're not there. So you got to look at what the commonality of what people carry. It may not even be a backpack. It could be a briefcase. It could be whatever, but you always have a change of something. If you're carrying dicey things, make sure you have those things secured in whatever you're carrying. It's still on your person and available. It just might take a little more time to reach, or you secret it on your person. It's up to you. The thing about the gray man is you should not look out of place, so you don't draw attention. I posted a video where some University of Virginia basketball player, she gets pulled over with her girlfriend or whatever the hell it is, and she starts lipping off to the cops. You don't think you're going to get arrested for that? Fuck. You're getting arrested quickly. Didn't want to show ID. Had a gun she reported as stolen, but never reported as recovered. Shit. You're opening yourself up to everything. That's the old thing that makes me laugh. Is that people do stupid shit and then think they got some sort of privilege. white or black, it matters not. It's still a privilege you think you have. Or you're a basketball star or a fucking NBA star. You beat your wife in an elevator. I remember that one. Knock her out cold. Yeah, you're not going to have any issues with that, right? Fucking wrong. Now, here's the thing. The gray man leaves little footprint. That means you don't even know he's there. He blends in, or she blends in. There's many different ways to do it, but the thing is, you don't raise. You're not memorable. People will have different thoughts. You're not talking to everybody, and the people you do talk to, you keep it very short. You're just not memorable. That's the reality of the gray man, is that you're not memorable. You look like everybody else. They won't remember your size. They won't remember your voice tenor. If you're around a bunch of Southerners, you start using a drawl. Colloquialisms, you better be using them. Just little things, because you don't want to be memorable. So that's a little bit of the primer. I'm going to go way deep in the next video, but I'm not going to do it now. And the reason is, this is a subject that one person, in my opinion, should never try to write an article or even talk about it without another person as a sounding board, because nobody's going to remember everything. Just as you're seeing the picture, you wonder why there's a mirror on the right hand side where I can see it. That's because I can cover the people in my back and understand they are at my back. And in Afghanistan, where it was taken, they could have turned on me or my client. But I also have to be able to look out behind us in case there's something the driver. Remember, the driver has the responsibility to do fuck all but drive. And if you're a TL or a 2IC, your responsibility is your client. So you have to look for internal conspiracies and external threats. That's just a responsible thing to do. So always carry an extra mirror that sticks to the window that you can control. Because the driver, he's going to need his mirror just for basic driving. And he's not going to be as alert as you will be. So I will get into this more in depth tomorrow evening. And I think you all get something out of it. Look to Xterix. There's a couple other manufacturers that are making stuff that, while it might have red on it, it's a really dark red. Or if it has green on it, it's a dark green, but it doesn't have all the, while it may have some webbing, it's not going to have the malice or Alice or Molly webbing that makes you look tactical or tactical. Okay? And so it doesn't throw up red flags. These are all fieldcraft things, and I'm going to get way in depth tomorrow. But I just wanted to do this quick one, so I gave you a little content today. God bless. Talk to you all tomorrow. Shuff out.